Hello, welcome back to my channel. First of all, housekeeping. This is a video for adults only. This is for adults who like to junk journal. It is made with things that are not suitable for children, like sewing machines, eyelet setting, paper cutters. So this is clearly a video aimed at adult junk journalers. Just getting that out of the way. So this is a junk journal that I've made for my friend for a Christmas present. It's loosely based on a lilac purple theme because that's her favourite colour. And I've actually made it out of a gift bag that she had put my birthday present in earlier in the year. And we both commented on how just lovely this cover was with all the flowers. It is a single signature. I just did a little pamphlet stitch and then I've just zigzagged around the outside, popped an eyelet in with a ribbon closure. So it's quite chunky, which mine seem to always end up. In the front cover we've just got this mason jar which is just holding, I think I've shown this before, it's from Jibid Neary and she did a freebie and it's a note from the bookmaker to the person, the recipient of the junk journal, and it just says what they are, how you might use it, that kind of thing. So that just tucks in there. I've used some old book page with obviously purple flowers, foxgloves and things. This is from an Edith Holden and I just cut one of the pages down just because it's quite nice and purple themed, doily. Just popped a little purple flower cluster on that one and just paper corner punched there. This is also from an old book and I just cut it out to just tuck in a tag. This is a paper I bought from Shabby Dabby Doodah, Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, and it just was beautiful, the purple colours. This is a fabric pocket. It's actually made from fabric that I've inherited from my mum's stash. And I do remember my sister and I both had a lovely summer dress made out of this. It was in the 70s and my mum was one of those that made our clothes, so it's quite special and sentimental. I have got more of it. In the summer I bought quite a few used stamps, so I just pulled out one of the purple ones. This is actually from 1975. Made a little cluster on some book page, backed it with some coffee dyed card, and that just makes a nice tag. I have tried to put plenty of interesting things but also lots to journal, so you could obviously journal there as well as on the back. Can't remember where I've had this printable from and I've just printed it. My friend who this journal's going to got me this paper when she went to Sri Lanka recently, and it's actually elephant dung paper, and the ladies sit at the side of the river, clean it and make this beautiful paper, so I just thought it'd be nice to give her one of the sheets back with the printable on it in her journal. Pop that on some lilac paper and just decal edge the side. Just popped some fabric on the side of there. I was also very lucky in the summer at the Car Boots to get, I think it was 100 of the Flower Fairy cards, and I've just turned that one into a fabric. Into a flip. This was out of a diary and I just kept one of the pages that said, oh, the thing's moving, that just said journal. Made an altered little booklet there, you can write in there. That was actually some wallpaper. Shrunk down some other printables I've got just to make a little page topper inspired by Girl on a Ridge. More decoration there. I did keep this page out of a book as it is. Purple partnering plants. A lot of her plants in a garden are purple. It is her favourite colour and just thought that was quite a nice little page. This was an idea I had from Yvonne Preston. The paper is actually from Artie Mays and that was a freebie from Artie Mays, just made a little fabric ruffle and doily, but the actual flip is from Yvonne Preston, so that gives you so much writing space. It's just lovely, but looks pretty on the page. Kept this original page and just zigzagged around on the sewing machine with purple thread. This again, the Car Boot, one of the other ones in the summer, and I got these old flower, I think it's from a game of sevens, So I just pulled a couple of the purple flower cards out and also just made a journaling card there. I think that was the Graphics Fairy that I had that one from. This is actually wrapping paper, but I just loved how much purple there was on here. A tag that I bought from Tracy Fox, put onto some cheesecloth, and I made that into a flip. But obviously that is an envelope, so you can pop things in there. But you've still got all that to journal on. My friend's name begins with C, so I decided to pop a little mini file folder in there. This was an Yvonne Preston idea. Edith Holden page, because my friend's birthday is in February. And this is the centre of the signature. This was from Edith Holden, just beautiful, beautiful purple flower image with February on the back there. Another page from that. This was an idea from Shabby Dabby Doodah. It's obviously a folded book page with a place for a tag, but you flip it out and you can write in there. Printed out a little library ticket thing that you used to get in the front of books, and plenty to journal there, and just made a little tuck up there. This is the other side of that page, and again a different one of those little vintage sevens cards, and another printable from the Graphics Fairy. The other side of that page, some more wrapping paper that I showed before, but this time I've made another Girl on the Ridge page topper. And obviously they're so handy because you can write inside there and yet they're still so pretty. And I also left that page because I thought that was quite pretty, a Roald Dahl garden. Skeleton leaf just to decorate that page. Heartfelt wishes, I just left that page as it is because I just like that heartfelt wishes for her. Made a little cluster as a little page tab here, which you can turn over. This was a printable, I can't remember where I had it from, but rather than leaving it as a journal card, I just added some scraps of different papers I'd got that were purple or got purple things on them, turned it into a little booklet and made a little belly band. This is actually from a bouquet of flowers I had for my birthday, and this was some kind of wrapping, I think it was, and I just thought, oh, I'll cut it down and make it into a belly band. This is a printable, I think it was Tsunami Rose, and I just zigzag stitched that onto there as a page turner. Decorations, little, I think this was Yvonne Preston idea again. That's a beautiful journaling card there, I love that. Garden, I just cut that out of a book because that's just me and her, that's our thing, the garden and garden centres and flower shows, and yeah. Cluster on there, just with bits of purple, more of that wrapping from my bouquet. I made a fabric ruffle down here just out of purple fabric that I'd got in and purple buttons. More of the Shabby Dabby Doodah. This, I won't open it all, but this was just a beautiful idea from, I can't remember, the Firefly Garden, is it, I think? Anyway, I made one of these and popped a purple decoration on there. You basically open that, you just unwind it, open it, and it's like a little envelope. Another of the Flower Fairy postcards, the other side of the doily. I made her a little bookmark that I've just clipped on here, just because you had the purple tulips on there, and you can either journal on it or just use it as a bookmark. The other side of the purple flowers, just a tuck for the back page with some purple, well, lilac paper. And that's the journal. I'll tie it up afterwards. The only other thing I've got to do for this journal, this is my thing at the moment, going around finding wallpaper samples. I'm going to make a little envelope pouch just to put the journal in. I found this wallpaper this week. I love this. I may fussy cut it out, I may use it as it is, I'm not 100% sure. I may use this one instead for the envelope pouch because it's just all lilac and it's got obviously the pretty things like dragonflies. Or there is this one, I'm not that sure because we're not really glittery bling people, and there is quite a lot on here, but I don't know, I may use this. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. I hope you've enjoyed that, and as ever, thank you for stopping by. Bye bye.